Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Nigga, not a second behind. Hey. Eyes open wider than the crow on the wire. Playing stack high, fueled by the fire. Blueprints laid, no cracks in the seams. Future so sharp, it's cutting through dreams. Plot thick, thicker than syrup on the stove. Surviving in the jungle where the weak don't go. Vision prepared, got my mind on the grind. Every move calculated, not a second behind. Stacking up the wins while the world unaware. A king on the rise with my vision prepared. Chessboard moves, not a pawn in the game. Strategy cold like frost on the chain. Stockpiles locked, got the goods in the stash. Ready for the flood or the markets to crash. Tunnel vision sharper than a hawk on prey. Keep the wolves at bay, ain't no sheep in my way. Vision prepared, got my mind on the grind. Every move calculated, not a second behind. Stacking up the wins while the world unaware. A king on the rise with my vision prepared. Dark nights, brighter than a flare in the sky. Got the tools for the struggle, ain't afraid to try. When the world crumble, I'll still stand tall. Vision prepared, I'm prepared for it all. Vision prepared, got my mind on the grind. Every move calculated, not a second behind. Stacking up the wins while the world unaware. A king on the rise with my vision prepared. But not a second behind.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Turmoil Tuesday. Man, it is cold in the great state of Ohio with a breezy 35 degrees. Skull. Hope everybody's doing well today. Woke up this morning, it was 16. It just don't get any better than that, folks, in the wintertime. Good evening. How's everybody doing? My man, Scott Hummer, good to see you. KP's in the building. Good to see you, my brother. Sherry, how are you? How you doing? How's it going? Psalms 146, Home and Garden. Good to see you, sis. Hope everything is well where you are in these great republics of America, y'all. So you have a solar generator. Now what? Yeah. Tuck, good to see you. How are you? Welcome in. Boone 22's in the building, y'all. Yes, indeedy. Good to see everybody. Rabbit, good to see you, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying warm. All that good stuff everywhere you may be. Eloa Ministries is in the building. So good to see you. Thank you for joining us tonight. My man, my personal moderator, Mr. Ghost Lincoln himself, is in the building. How you doing, bro? L-Dog, good to see you. Hope you had a great day today. He's speaking to everybody. Skull. I see our resident snitches here. Good to see you, Teresa. Wisconsin Farm Boy, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Who else we got in the building here? My man, KP Heathen. If I didn't speak to you, my brother, good to see you. Independent, many united. So good to see you. How are you? How you doing? Everything good? Good. All right, there he is, my man, my neighbor to the south, Rule 2IC. Good to see you, bruh. Michelle's here. Good to see you, Michelle. Welcome in. Welcome in. Folks, there is the greatest name that ever ran these YouTube streets. And she said, did y'all start without me? We didn't. We sure didn't, Coffee. And if you want to come back, just hit the rewind replay button. Coffee first. Then speak. Good to see you, sis. Welcome in. Who else did I see come in the building? Jane71, welcome in. Good to see you as well. Yeah. Everybody. Little old Prepper strolled on in here along with CUCV Farmer. Good to see y'all. Good to see everybody. Man, I hope y'all had a good day. Hope everybody stayed warm. Because winter is here. Yeah. Cherokee Survival. Welcome in, my brother. So you have a solar generator, now what? Okay. Because y'all are smart folks, and I just want to know because I'm that guy. Grit and Grace, good to see you. Welcome in. I just want to know, y'all. I just want to know how many of you took advantage of the Black Friday, Cyber Monday sales and bought yourself a solar generator. Put a 1 in the chat. Or if this is your first solar generator that you bought this year, put a 1 in the chat. Yeah. And we're going to talk about a thing or three and go from there. Okay, Rule talked about he got his new Mega 1. I know a couple others that did, but I ain't going to put their business out there. Coffee said, if I missed you, it's not on purpose. Chat flying. Okay, well, we're still going to blame you, Coffee. Yeah, Michelle, good to see you. How are you? There's my man, Yardbirds in the building. Vision started a day without coffee once. His court date is pending, allegedly. Ha! Coffee or Yardbird, bruh. Third pot of the day. Skull. And if the cup ain't full, you must have quit. There we go. And it is full. Yeah. Prep Vets in the building. My man, good to see you, bruh. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. He put a 1 in the chat. My man, Rip Curl. So good to see you. How you be, how they doing. And I know Vet Prep did because we were in communication before he did and was asking questions and I answered them. And he pulled the trigger, y'all. And he's I know he's happy and he gonna be happy. So there you go. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, y'all, we're gonna dive in to tonight's topic. So you have a solar generator, now what? Okay, now here's the disclaimer. Okay, now that you have a solar generator, or those of us that do have solar generators, it's not the end all to be all. It really isn't. It's just another tool in the tool bag to help us get through a power outage, a natural disaster, whatever you want it to be. Okay, Dave Busby, good to see you, my brother. Hope you're doing good. Hope everything was great for you today. Yeah, solar generators are good to have for backup power, plain and simple. There is no doubt to that. My man, Dan H. is in the building. Good to see you, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying warm up there in Mass. And hope you had a great day today. So we got solar generators. Hopefully you got some type of solar panel to recharge it, because if the power goes out, you can't plug that thing into AC outlet. So you got to have some way to charge it. Solar generator. Yeah. Now, solar generators, solar panels, I meant solar panel to charge it. Yeah. That you can see here. Yeah, right there. That's a 100-watt flexible panel there. I got tons of them stacked up there and behind me. Yeah, more to come in the spring. And hopefully I can get my array put up outside that will stay outside permanently. And we go from there. Now, solar generators, hopefully you purchase your solar generator with in mind what you need, critical appliances and what I call infrastructure to run when the power is out. Okay? Yeah. So that's the first thing. That is the first step in purchasing a solar generator. What do you need to power? You need to add up the watts that it's going to take and so forth and so on to run your solar, to run the appliance. Refrigerators, freezers, well pumps, maybe a light or two or three. Maybe you just wanted to charge up cell phones and other critical infrastructure. Um, if the power goes out, just for whatever reason, I'm not talking SHTF, natural disaster, the grid is gone. Okay. Just saying you got a power outage. Um, and if you're like myself or something else critical, you need the internet. You need it, not want it, need it. That's, my job depends on it because I work from home. Um, you can plug your router and your wireless access point into it, and you got internet. Yeah, yeah. Ghost Lincoln said a string of LED Christmas lights uses very little power from a solar generator. That is true. So that's a pro tip right there, y'all, from my man, also known as the engineer. Yeah, yeah, yep, yep. Michael Wolf said communication comes. I got a couple of solar generators and batteries for that one, which everything I got is 12 volts under. There you go. Absolutely. That's the whole thing. Yeah. Yep. Elo Ministries said we had some more coronal mass ejections. How do we protect the generators? You can protect your generators with Faraday bags. And yes, they make Faraday bags big enough to put solar generators in. You can check out our website. Silent has Faraday bags that will fit generators in. You can make a Faraday bag. You can take a trash can, line it with cardboard, top and bottom, put them in there, put the lid on it, get that aluminum tape, seal it up, and there you go. Allegedly. But Faraday bags work well. Yeah. Vanessa Kitty, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? Hope you're doing well. My man, OVP, good evening, my brother. Good to see you. Yeah. Vanessa said 59 solar panels running here, 280-watt panels. There you go. Absolutely. My man, Scott Hummer, I'm telling y'all, he is the king of giving out memberships. He gifted one membership. Awesome, Scott. And Rip Curl snagged that one. Good to see you. Congratulations, Rip. And yeah, all of that. Thank you, Scott, for the membership. Appreciate it, bruh. You didn't have to, but you did. Yeah, yeah. So that's how you can protect a solar generator is with a Faraday bag. Whether you make it or purchase one, it doesn't matter. You just got to make sure that they're protected. And I have a bag on the way that I can put 3 in it, and we'll go from there. Bonnie, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. There you go. We say Ghost, call him Santa Hummer. There you go. Yeah. Coastal Cajun Prepper. Good to see you, my brother. Yeah. Yep. You heard it right there. Plastic tubs with added D-shaped gaskets. That is true. That works too. Yeah. Welcome back, Boone. So, I'm actually, my array is going to be 12, 24, 36, 6, 12, 18, 24. 4 panels, 600-watt panels for 2,400 watts. And that's the beginning. What are you doing? Nope, you leave that alone. You lay down. Hi. How are you? You doing okay? You look sleepy. Your fur nephew says hi. His brother's upstairs. Yeah, that's another story. Coffee said live chat, y'all. Top chat is for the confused. So there you go. So now that you can protect it, the biggest thing, the biggest question that came to my mind, and fortunately I did not think of the solution, but a very, 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 very good friend of mine who I consider my mentor talked to me about it and asked me, and that is Old Mutt himself. He asked me, do you have a repair kit for your solar panels? And I was dumbfounded. I was like, no. He said, you may want to put one together. So I did. And here it is. I'm not going to go through all the contents in it, but I can fix and replace MC4 connectors. You can buy the kits on Amazon, which I did. I got cables, I got extensions that plug into the cables so that I can put solar panels outside, leave the generators inside. I think this is a 30-foot extension. You can get them off of everywhere, Amazon, all that good stuff, but you may want to put together a repair kit just in case. Yeah. Little Lone Prepper said, I think I might trade my tinfoil hat for one of those Faraday bags for my head. I don't want my brain fried. Well, that's an idea, Little Lone Prepper. Yeah, well, that's a good idea. Good idea. Yeah. Boom 22, you can buy them on Amazon. Cole, what are you doing? You're shaking the table. Thank you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try to dig mine out and show it to you. But in the meantime, in the repair kit, I have extra cables, I have extensions, I have extra MC4 connectors. I got a lot of stuff in mind for the repair of the cables. Who was that? That was my man, Rescue. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Rescue. Rescue. My man dropped 5 memberships. Thank you, bruh. Skull, and I know you made it a great day because that's your decision. Indy grabbed one. Vanessa Kitty grabbed one. Gnostic Nomad. Gnostic Nomad. Good to see you. He grabbed one. Smoking Swamp, welcome in. He grabbed one. And my man, Devil Dog Prepper. Good to see you, my brother. He grabbed one as well. Yeah, Prepper Book Club's in the building. Good to see you, bruh. Hope you had a great day today. Yeah. So, you got to make sure you got a repair kit because if one of the panels breaks, goes down, goes bad for whatever reason, you're out of luck. Your solar panel is out of commission. And I'm gonna try to see I'm gonna end up going. So in my kit, I have, so when you buy a solar generator, you get all the connectors. This is one from Opus Anderson to MC4. These go to your solar panel and then plug into the Opus. So I have all of my connectors, AC cables, and everything else in the bag. What else do I have in here? I've got connectors so I can put my solar panels in serial connectivity. And so I am not an expert on solar panels or solar generators, allegedly, and I'll leave it at that. So if you have multiple 100 watt, 200 watt, 240 watt solar panels, no. and you want to connect them together, I highly suggest you put them in serial. You connect them serial. Do your research so that you know you can do it in serial or parallel, and go from there based on your needs for your panels. Kiss off, welcome in. So good to see you. And also, I have the 30 amp connector plug for my Titan 3, and all my stuff solar generator, solar panel related, I keep in this bag. Here is a cable cutter that is for these, that will tell you what gauge and everything. I got this off of Amazon. I think this came as part of the kit. Yep, and other tools to take off and put on. New MC4 connectors that come with the metal pieces that go in, and these are the extra MC4 connectors that you just slide the cable, slide one of the metal sheaths over it, then slide this on. It's very simple. And I got all this off of Amazon, and it all came together. Solar panel repair kit. Look it up. And you can get one. I think this came with either 4 or 6 cables. Yep, 6. Comes with 6 MC4 connectors, as well as the metal sheathing and all that. It all came together with the tool and all that. Okay, rescue. You send another 5, or that's the nope. That was the first 5. Yeah. Awesome. You guys are awesome, and thank you, rescue. Yeah, good to see you, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Yardbird said, I don't have any of that, but I got a guy, and that's just as good. That's just as good. But I hope you can get your guy if need be. Plain and simple. I also have one of these. You folks are smart in the chat. Can anybody tell me what this is? And Professor, so good to see you. How you doing? Okay, Coach Lincoln just dropped a link to Amazon to the exact repair kit, Bougie RV Solar Crimper Tool Kit. That's exactly what I got. That's it. Yep, that is it. $25 for 12 pair or $28 for 6 connectors. There you go. Appreciate that. Thank you for that. The engineer. Coffee, what do you do? Voltmeter. Okay, look at that. Yeah. Voltmeter, Psalms 146. Also known as, if I'm not mistaken, oscilloscope. Or would this be the voltmeter or the oscilloscope? See? Yeah. Voltmeter. Yeah. Can anybody tell me what this is? Come on, engineer. Yeah, I have those two. Plus this. This is a watt meter. So you plug this into your AC plug, then you plug the appliance or whatever into this, and this thing will tell you exactly how much wattage that particular thing is using. And of course, I have all the corresponding prongs, and gator clips that goes with these. And I am not an electrician, and I haven't stayed at a Holiday Inn for a long time. Jules, welcome in. Good to see you. Jules said, Trent knows my guy. I do know your guy. And tell your guy I said, hey, and Merry Christmas. Yeah, I miss hanging out with him. Yeah, tell him I said, hey, please, and thank you. Tiger, welcome in. Oh, see, y'all, I knew y'all were smart. Yeah, multimeter. Absolutely. Absolutely, Cajun. Yeah. See, y'all getting it. Yeah. Welcome in, Professor. Yardbird said, remember, if you are important, someone will pick you up in SHTF. Well, that could be true. I'm not important, and I don't expect anybody to pick me up. Southern Dave, welcome in. Good to see you. How you doing? By the way, folks, do me a favor if you have not smashed that like button. Share this out because the powers that be don't like us. They shadow ban us and nothing ever gets out. My notifications for everybody that I'm subscribed to are so jacked up. I check them to make sure I'm subscribed and the bell is clicked. I get zero notifications from Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival. I don't understand. Yeah. Michael Wolf said, no, you didn't stay at a Holiday Inn. You stay in Motel 6. You learn commercial engineering. That's correct, because they left the light on. You're right, Michael Wolf. Absolutely. Anti, welcome in. Welcome in. He said, Vision Preparedness info. Enter blah, blah, blah before 2023. At the end of search, you get all non-AI results. There you go. There you go. All right, we'll take that. But, so you got a solar generator, you got solar panels. Speaking of solar panels, and I can say this exclusively for those of you that may have bought a Opus solar panel, you probably got some of these. You probably got 4 of these. Can anybody tell me what these are? Yeah, what these are. They're plastic. Can you tell me what they are? And we'll see what happens. Yeah. But yeah, as far as I know, stop, Cole. Opus is the only one that sends you these with their solar panels and is a pretty cool idea. Coffee said very large paper clips. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, Coffee, no. Psalms 146 said box cutters. Nope. And this was ingenious. And they're the only company I know that do it. These go on the bottom of your portable solar panel to keep the panel straight. You connect these at the joints where it folds, connected at the fold part. After you stretch it out and you use the legs and prop it up, put these on the bottom and it keeps the solar panel flush and straight. That's pretty cool. Yeah. That was the only guess you got, Coffee. Yeah. KP said, yep, Vision Preparedness, my solar generators are right behind you. I bid $5 on them and won. Well, you may have bid on them, and you may have even thought you won, but those stay here. Yeah. So if you got a power outage, I don't know what to tell you, KP. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Teresa said clips for your cord to stay in ground. Nope. Those are for to clip on the bottom of the panels to keep them straight. It's a solar panel chip clip. Correct, Ghost Lincoln. Yes. Yes. Anthony, welcome in, my brother. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I thought that was pretty ingenious for Opus to do that. I don't know any other solar panel company that supplies those. And of course, those will work on any solar panel. So there you go. But you got your solar panels, you got a solar generator, you're excited. So the first thing you should do, Robert Ham, welcome in. He said, right, tell him, Robert, that's right. Possession is 9/10 of the law. That's correct. And I possess them. Therefore, They're mine. Yes. Yep. But I lost my train of thought because Robert made a profound statement. Wow. Anyway, oh, I know where I was going. So you got your solar panels, your solar generator. First thing you should do is charge it all the way up to 100% because they cannot ship them fully charged. Normally it's 62, 65%. I think it's 65% or lower. So charge it all the way up to 100% before you use it the first time and let it do its thing and just use it. You know, get familiar with how it works, what it'll run. Right, Ghost, squirrel to the 10th power. Yes. And plus, I'm old for a reason, so who knows? Either one. So those are some of the things we got to make sure that we do. Once you charge it up and use it and blah blah blah, here's the key. I always try to keep my all of them at 100%, and once a month or whatever, I'll turn them on and plug something in and let them cycle. Here's a pro tip. So we all know LiPo 4 batteries, when they get down to, and Ghost, correct me on this, I think it's 30%, it's considered a cycle. But as long as it doesn't get below, I think it's 60 or 65%, it's not considered a cycle. So if you run it down to 70 and charge it back up, it's not a cycle. And that's just a pro tip. Do your research. All manufacturers are different. Ooh, is that hot? You don't know. No, it's not. Okay. So, oh, thank you. You can pour that back in there, and no, pour that back in. Either one.
Okay, I'll be back.
Ooh, y'all, we preparing some special magic tonight. Thank you, and love you. So, okay, Go said roughly yes. Okay, so once you cycle, so basically any of these here, okay, I think it's 3,600 cycles or whatever, then it'll charge to 80%, blah blah blah. Basically, you could run this down to zero every day for 10 years before it hits that 80% recharge. So 10 years. And Opus, all their warranties, if I'm not mistaken, on their solar generators are 6 years. Yeah. And charge it when you can, what you can. Prepper 101. All right, exactly. And he's all out of bubble gum. I ain't mad at you, bro. I ain't mad at you a bit. Yeah. But here's the key. And everybody should test this because I don't want anybody to get caught off guard during an emergency when you need to recharge your solar generator and the power's out. Like now, today, any day is a good day to take your solar generator and the panels outside and test them in cloudy, cloud cover daytime to see how much power they will generate. Okay? To see how much power your solar panel will generate to charge your generator. So then you have roughly an idea how long it's going to take to completely charge it back up to 100%. I'm actually going to do a video on that, and maybe I can get to that before Christmas. And on a cloudy day, cloud covered day, and just see how much juice it actually gets. And I may put a couple of them together in serial, string them together serial, and go for that. And then see how long it'll take to charge it all the way back up. Michael said about an hour to 6 hours at a time. So yeah, they get well tested. Absolutely. Yeah, there you go, bro. Absolutely. And everybody should be, like on a monthly rotation every couple of months. Charge your solar generators, use them, drain them down, charge them back up. Rabbit said, I'm fixing to see how much my panels put out at night if I use solar spotlights to shine on them. We shall see. Yeah. So here's the thing. With the new type N solar panels, even if like it's a full moon and bright out, you're going to get some type of charge out of it. Okay. Oh, y'all, the cup came back hot and ready, and you didn't hear the pour, but you can listen to this. Thank you. You okay? You're getting ready for bed. Did you eat? You already ate? Everybody ate but me? Did Sierra?
She had a little bit of noodles. It's spicy.
Okay. Thank you for the hot cup of coffee. I love you. And thank you. Say hello to everybody.
Hola.
The COO says hola to everybody. What's Squirt doing?
Sleep.
And Titus is sleep. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah. Michael Wolf said, you got a solar panel spotlight, is on motion sensor, will last all night. I use them in the backyard. I'm with you, Michael Wolf. Allegedly, I have a lot. Everybody speaking to the COO and all that good stuff. Yeah, yeah. Teresa, are you sure that the Four Horsemen ride tonight on the Roaming Preppers channel? Are you sure about that? That says December 16th, Teresa. The Four Horsemen do not ride tonight. We will catch you next week on the Roaming Preppers channel. For sure. Just want to make sure. No Four Horsemen tonight, folks. And there is my mentor, my guy, my good friend, and a man who knows a whole bunch of stuff, y'all. Old Mutt himself, my man. After setting up my house emergency needs, I corrected a solar powered workshop, allegedly. He did. I saw pictures. Good to see you, old Mutt. Hope you're doing well. Oh, Cherokee Survival. Happy birthday. That is your birthday. All right. Yes. No four horse. Right, Teresa. You got excited. See, you didn't get the memo. See? No four horsemen tonight. And we will convene next week on the Roaming Preppers channel. And Teresa, you get a B- because you tried and you did well. But anyway, folks, old Mutt's in the chat, and he is the one who literally popped the magical question to me: do you have a solar panel repair kit? I said no, and I immediately put one together. Here it is. We talked about it briefly and some of the things that are in it. And again, thank you, old Mutt, for that pro tip, because I never even thought about it. But the one thing you got to do, folks, is test your solar wattage input on a cloudy day. Okay. Especially if you have multiple solar panels, put them in connect them serial. You have to do your own homework on how to do that, but connect them in serial and you will get more power with more solar panels you have connected together. Anthony said, you will have that on these bigger jobs. Yes, that is correct. Yeah. Aston Teen 85, welcome in. So good to see you. Hope you had a great day. Jules said, Teresa said she gives you an A plus. Yeah. But test it. Take that solar generator outside or whatever. If you have the connectors that are long enough that you can keep the solar generator in the house or protected from shelter and connect to your panels, see how many watts it produces during a cloudy day. And I can tell you there are a lot of people in the chat that have done that and know exactly how much wattage they can produce on a cloudy day, because that's the kicker. And trust me, y'all, when you need to charge your solar generator, you got a 50-50 chance of sun. Yeah. Yeah. And go from there. Coffee said, A for effort, C minus for accuracy. Sorry. That's okay. That's our resident snitch, and we love her to death. Skull. DBC Cooper in the building. He said if they were connected in cereal, the milk would short them out. Gotta love it. Gotta love it, DB. Gotta love it. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in, my friend. But folks, those are some of the things we need to make sure. You got to test that stuff out. And then you can calculate how long it's going to take to recharge your solar generator. Now, if you have multiple solar generators, you can rotate. You can be using one while one's charging, or so forth and so on. But if you have one, y'all know the rule. 2 is 1, 1 is none. Figure that out. That should be part of your backup power plan. And by the way, if you look at the link pinned to the top of the chat, Opus has the Mega Wand, which is 1,024 watt hours on sale right now for $299. $299. We have an affiliate link up there. You can click and go check it out. I think you get an instant, it's either a $400 or $600 discount, $400 discount on it. But I know some folks that took advantage of that during Black Friday, and the sale is still on. And they have Christmas sales coming up. Yeah. Ghost Lincoln said, rule number of prepping, don't put your mouth on it. That's true. You never put your mouth on it. What are you doing, Cole? Okay. Your fur nephew's behind me rolling around on the floor. Anti, that's a good one, Anti. Let me find that comment. He said, Vision, I put instant coffee in a microwave and went back in time. Skull, what year did you end up in? That's good. Exactly, Yardbirds, $299. You can't afford not to buy one. That is true. Eloa Ministries, have a good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight. Appreciate it. Rule said, how many are you giving away, Vision? As of right now, I'm not giving away any. Allegedly. But I have to have a conversation with Tactical Santa, because on our Christmas live stream, you never know. I gotta get with Tactical Santa and see what gifts he's bringing to give away. Yeah, and we'll go from there. Yeah. Yep. Right, Prepper 101, my solar panels and my killers. I like them cereal. Yes, same here. Anti said last time I ended up in 1957. And he bought a car. I know that's right. Michelle, you stay safe. You stay warm as well. We appreciate you. Thank you for joining us tonight. But folks, you got to make sure you got to cover all your bases when it comes to solar generators and panels, because they are not the end all to be all. There's maintenance, there's repair. Something goes wrong, something goes right. You got to figure it out. And I'm building a permanent portable outdoor array that hopefully will get done in 2026. And I'm buying one more solar generator, one more, and that's it. And yeah, we'll see if y'all can pay attention. What solar generator have I been waiting to hit the market? Thank you so much, Bonnie. That's one of two. Cole, where you at? Come here. Here. He's an African Borbal. He's a 2-year-old, 150-pound puppy. And his brother, Rule said the 240. That is true. I have, and been. See, Rule pays attention. I'm scratching pennies, nickels, and dimes together so I can get the new Opus Guardian 6000. That is dual voltage 120, 240. So that will run the fuel pumps. Tiger, I do. I have a whole house generator that's connected that runs off of propane. Not a big fan of gas generators because for OPSEC reasons, not saying that they're not good and don't get them, but use them and have them, but you got to manage the noise that comes with it, especially if it's a shtf event. You don't want to broadcast that sound so that all the neighbors in the surrounding blocks and area know that you have a generator and it's running. Right, Jules. That's what she said. One more. Yeah, that's it. The 240. Right, Scott. Yep. Exactly, Teresa. Yep. Tiger said that's what I was getting ready to say. Yeah. The Guardian 6000. Yes. Yep. I got a Gen Rec, and yeah. Yep. It that's a backup to the backups. Because, grid down situation, I don't need everything in the house to be powered on. I just need critical infrastructure and appliances to run. That's it. And so if you don't know, Gen Rec, when the power in the house goes out, when the electric goes out, that kicks on automatically. I manually had turned mine off so that it just doesn't kick on to kick on. I have to go out. I go out and turn it on. Yeah. Good luck with that, Bonnie. She says so just camp out there. Good luck with that. You and a whole lot of other people say that, but I'm not too sure. Yeah. But what pineapple? Oh, pickles. Oh, pickles? We talking pickles? What we talking? Gherkins? What are we talking? Okay. Yeah. Exactly. Yep. Michael Wolf said if you want to power your house, you need at least a 200 amp generator. That is true. That is very true. But, that's a backup. But, we have multiple solar generators. This is actually an extra battery. This battery here is the B2, which is 2,048 watt hours, which will plug into this. This is the Mega 2, and both of these are 2048 watt hours. So this will plug into this and doubles the power. Down here is the Mega 1 that this will also work with, and it also work with the Titan 3. So, and that's one I may get an extra backup battery just because, but yeah, exactly, Tiger. You can, matter of fact, I'm not sure if it's added to our website yet, but if you are, don't forget you can use our coupon code Vision5, the number 5, and you can save an additional 5% off. I'm planning on getting mine while they're still on sale, and hopefully I don't miss that. But yes, everything that I've seen about the Guardian 6000 is good. But I'm not here to promote our products, but that is an option. But you got to make sure, folks, that if you have a solar generator, you have everything that you need to not only maintain it, but repair the panels as well. I'm actually planning on purchasing some solar panels after the first of the year that I came across that look very, very, very promising. And I'm going to buy one and do a review on it and either give it the thumbs up or thumbs down. But it is a 400 and it's either 440 or 480. 440 watt solar panel that does some pretty cool stuff. Hi, Cole. Okay. All right. Yes, you came back just in time. How you doing? How you be? What was you doing? Was you upstairs with mommy or no? Do you want to say hi to everybody? Apparently you may. So let's see if he does. Come on. You want to come up or no? No? Okay. You can come up. No? Okay. You just want to sit here and paw at me. Hi, I'm Dad. What's your name? Cole. Nice to meet you, Cole. Y'all's fur nephew. I have a feel. Excuse me. That is my arm. I know. You have to go potty, don't you? Go find mommy and see if she'll take you out. See, yeah, he's trying to get my attention because he wants to go out or he wants to play. Anti said, if you name your next pup named Stay, come here, Stay. Yeah, that'll be insane. Yes. So we have Cole. This is Cole with a K, and Titus is upstairs fast asleep. And what do you want? Are you trying to come up here? Is that what you're trying to do? Okay. No bite. Come on. No bite. Come on. There you go. Yeah. Y'all's fur nephew wanted to say hello and hi. And here I am. Good boy. Yes, that's a good puppy dog. Good puppy dog. 2-year-old, 150-pound African Borbal. And he is just as spoiled as can be. Okay. You can't get in my lap. He's trying to climb up in my lap. Cole quakes all over the place. Dude, don't spill my coffee. But then we're going to have to go to the mat. Where's your stick? Come on. Get down. Thank you. That's y'all's fur nephew. He just, yeah, he's rotten. Exactly, Kiss Off. And as Grit and Grace normally says, Mr. Squishy Face. Yep, right, Rabbit. Cole quakes all over the place. Yeah. Nice. Nice, Boom. Yeah, 480. Absolutely. Absolutely. Utah Mike, what's going on, bruh? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well tonight. Yeah, exactly. He is, yes, that's y'all's nephew. He don't care. He does what he does. And right, Boone, he is a lap dog. What a lap dog, right, at 150 pounds. It was funny. I was working yesterday, and he comes up and gets on the couch and sits next to me, and just sits there for about 15 minutes. And then he slowly just starts leaning on me. And next thing I know, he's literally laying in my lap and pinned me to the couch, and I couldn't move. Yes. Uh, allegedly, yes, he does, Anthony. Allegedly. And Titus, well, he's asleep, but he's getting so big. This dude, we took, like I said, we took him to the vet. He weighed 40 pounds. I know now he's over 40 pounds, and he's only 14 weeks old. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's rotten, but he's Coffee said, what does a 220-pound dog eat? Anything he wants. That is true. And Cole's dad, 200 pounds. Cole's brother, who is Titus's dad, 217. Cole's 150 on his way to 200 by the time he's 4. So he's 2. So by the time when he turns 4, he will double in size, which is insane. And Titus is, I think Titus may end up being bigger than Cole, but we'll see. Anyway, so you have a solar generator. Now what? Make sure you have the tools to maintain not only the solar generator, but the solar panels as well. Happy Mac, so good to see you. Hope you're doing well. That's right. Thank you, KP. Yeah, pick up some vision preparedness swag. I'm actually going to be adding some new swag to the shop after the first of the year. And yeah, right, Teresa. No 4 horsemen tonight. That's right. Yeah, no 4 horsemen. So it's just me. You got me for another three minutes, and then you guys can do whatever you like tonight. Cole, no, thank you. I appreciate you. Stay off my table. I got to clean that table off. I got a video to do, and I'm gonna get that done tonight. Just in case you guys have not checked out our amazing collaboration with Prepping with Sarge, Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival, the Roaming Prepper, the Livingston Man, and yours truly. We are doing an apocalypse bingo card. Go over to Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival. His video came out last week. Go over to check out Sarge, and his came first. Mine's coming out this week, maybe tonight. Take care, Coffee. Thank you for dropping in. And then the Livingston Man and the Roaming Prepper. And then in 2026, we're going to get together and do a live stream, Bingo Apocalypse. And you guys don't want to miss that because allegedly there's some prizes that may be given away. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome, OVP. I missed it because I wasn't even home. I was running around doing something for my mom, and the COO was with me and all that good stuff. But my video is next to drop. Make sure you go check out Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival and Prepping with Sarge. And if you have not subscribed to any of those channels, please do. There's links in the description and all that good stuff. Yeah. Utah Mike said, one thing I have added for my battery power station is a small fuel-efficient inverter generator for recharging when needed. Mike, if I had a bell, you would get the bell. Because I saw one of those and didn't grab it, and they're out of stock and have not come back yet, but I want one of those. It's a gas-powered generator that you use to charge up your solar generators, and it'll charge it up faster than a solar panel. So yes, indeed, Utah Mike, that is definitely well worth the investment, folks. And, you know, well worth it. Look at them, check them out. And Old Mutt said, same here. Exactly. And that's just a pro tip. You can get a gasoline inverter to help charge up your solar generators faster. Please do so. They're not that expensive and well worth it. Yeah. Yep, they do, Rabbit. Yep, Harbor Freight has one. The Predator. I saw that. So you guys have to check that out. But with that, again, you guys. And if you have not got your backup power plan, start working on it, folks. Because allegedly, that's on a few people's bingo card. That's all I'm going to say. But with that, I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight. You guys are awesome. Do me a favor, if you have not, smash the like button. You can even share this out after the live stream. Come back and leave a comment. Yeah, leave a comment. I don't care what you do. You can say Merry Christmas, Cole and Titus. Merry Christmas, COO. And if you want, you can even say Merry Christmas to me. But come back, leave a comment. That helps the algorithms. And everybody, remember this. Keep on prepping. Because your family depends on you. And it depends on your life. God bless everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Turmoil Tuesday, and we will see you in the next video. God bless everybody, and good night. The time is now.